round 14 at Atlanta, the regular season finale. We have Ross Chastain on pole with Jenkins on his outside, Kyle Larson behind him, Michael McDowell behind Jenkins, Denny Hamlin behind Kyle Larson, and Chase Elliott to round out the top 6. Green flag in the air. Ross Chastain with the lead. Ross Chastain in a must-win situation if he wants to make it into the playoffs. Kyle Larson as well. Kyle Larson getting help from Denny Hamlin. Chastain getting help from Jenkins. Kyle Larson to the lead of this race. Denny Hamlin looking to his inside. Denny Hamlin's gonna possibly clear him. William Byron looking for the three-peat as well. He's won the 2 last races. And then there's Noah Gragson. If he wins, he goes into the playoffs. It's a great race. It's a wild card. So if you win it, you're in the playoffs. And we have 2 drivers trying. Second and third with Larson and Chastain. Denny Hamlin will lead a lap. Jenkins pushing Chastain. Larson left out to dry. His teammate does not elect to go with him. That bottom line's kind of falling out. Here they go. Kyle Larson's getting regrouped with Noah Gragson and Tyler Reddick. Denny Hamlin still in the lead of this race. Chastain trying to make the move on Hamlin. Chastain will lead that lap. We are still having ticker problems as of now. Oh, I fixed it. There we go. That was an easy fix. Oh wow, we've got fastest lap. Sorry, I just figured this out now. It's insane. Alright. So, Denny Hamlin's in the lead of this race. We got about 4 or 5 laps to go on the stage. Get 5 laps to go on the stage. Denny Hamlin's been dominant so far. Chastain trying to get every inch he can. Denny Hamlin at this point with this win at Chicago, he's locked into the playoffs, so he's just going for playoff points. If you win the stage, you get 1 extra playoff point. At the start of the playoffs, points reset, so if you did not have any playoff points, you will start with 0. Jenkins only has 5. See, he won at Bristol, but then he got DQ'd. And he won at Talladega, so he's had experience at the drafting tracks this year. And success. An incredible step back for him from last season, which he had 9 wins on the season. But it's kind of hard to follow up that season the same way. Jenkins, though, with Kyle Larson in tow, he's looking to make a move on Hamlin, who's put some distance between him and the pack, which isn't good, but Larson goes low. And Larson will clear Jenkins. He's going to look to the inside of Denny Hamlin, though, for the race lead, but Denny Hamlin blocks. Chastain's still trying to make that low line work right now. Here comes Larson to the inside of Denny Hamlin. Oh, they're getting squirrely back there. Larson looking to the inside to no avail, though. He's going to have to tuck back in line. Except Gragson's going with Larson here. This is the final lap of stage 1. Is Hamlin going to do it? Will Hamlin win stage 1? Rounds through turn 3 and 4 for the final time for stage 1. The only realistic person who has a shot at catching him is Jenkins, but Jenkins does not. Jenkins looking to the inside of Hamlin now. He has no help, though, from anyone, anywhere. Here comes Larson and Gragson and Buscher looking to catch Hamlin. Larson, 3 cars in tow. Can Larson pull this off? Brad's doing well. Brad Keselowski. He's finished 8 positions better than Jesse Love, or score more stage points, which he's in prime position to do. Jesse Love currently is outside the top 10 in 17th, in which, if he doesn't make it, then none of RCR will make the playoffs. Laps to go before the end of stage 2. And Larson not to charge. Denny Hamlin, though, keeps pulling away from the field where he is. Highly uncharacteristic of this track. Catching up to him slowly, though. Larson in tow. He's caught back up to the 11. What's he gonna do? Will he look to his inside? Larson looks to the inside of Hamlin. Gragson struggling to keep up. Larson has closed the gap between the 11 and himself. Will he make a move? He gave him a nudge. Kyle Larson having a stellar day. He needs that one position to make the playoffs. They're pitting for fuel. Noah Gragson to the lead of this race. Would not be for that long. Looks like the Fords will probably pit all together next lap. 4 RFK Fords, 1 SHR Ford. Noah Gragson stays out with Brad Keselowski. Jenkins and Buescher pit, along with everybody else except Kyle Busch and Daniel Suarez. Josh Berry coming out of pit road. Currently Denny Hamlin, first car off of pit road. Kyle Busch stayed out. Noah Gragson stayed out. I would assume they come to pit road this time. They do. Kyle Busch to pit road. Denny Hamlin's coming off of pit road. Oh! Wreck on pit road. The 38 just got punted by the 23 as he was getting out of his pit stall. Currently, the biggest winner from the pit cycle is Denny Hamlin, who currently is 2 seconds ahead of Jenkins. Roger Caruth also had a great run. We have one more pit cycle if this trend stays. Noah Gragson, though, actually made it past Jenkins through the pit cycle. So now they have to track down Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin, though, all by himself. I'd assume he gets caught sooner or later. Two laps to go in the stage. Denny Hamlin is pulling away from the field. Chat, I don't think what they have under the motor there is actually legal. And they're slowly gaining on him. Michael McDowell trying to make it work with Roger Caruth, but Roger Caruth slides up into Michael McDowell's place on the high line. The bottom line has just not been good today whatsoever. Denny Hamlin will win stage 2. The field, though, they're cutting about half a second every lap on him. That's how much faster it is being in the draft. Again, though, the only driver who can point their way in from the playoffs, for the playoffs, is Brad Keselowski. And currently, he's outside the top 10. But he did score stage points. Currently, he's 10 positions better than who needs to be beat of Jesse Love. The field is closed in on Denny Hamlin. Can they make a move this time? And you have the two of Josh Brookshire, who has 2 wins on the season, looking for his 3rd. And you also have Noah Gragson, looking for his 1st win to lock him into the playoffs. The field is caught back up to Hamlin. Can they make a move here? Noah Gragson. Josh Brookshire goes low. Noah Gragson stays right behind Denny Hamlin. Denny Hamlin has led almost every lap of this race. Noah Gragson, though, with a great race so far. He's looking to get that W. Jenkins looking to the inside of Noah Gragson. This track is so highline dominant, though, that it doesn't work that often. There's been a few excuses, such as Kyle Larson has been able to make it somewhat work, but if you don't have multiple cars down low, then you don't have anywhere to go, and you see Jenkins get cycled out. Noah Gragson looking to the inside of Hamlin, but Hamlin's doing an excellent job at blocking. Noah Gragson look to his inside right here. He does not. But we've got the 71 and the 10 working together now. Can they catch back up and make a move? Don't forget, they might need to make one more quick pit stop for fuel. If they made it 20 laps, then they're going to be right on the line this time. If you can't pass him, just ride on his bumper till he has to pit. You could also see some fuel strategy where some people save enough fuel to make it. Jenkins lets his teammate Busher right back in line. Josh Brookshire ripping that wall. Here comes the lap car of Todd Gilliland, who spun on pit road. How will the field get around him? Question is, can he hold up Hamlin? That high line. We got 2 cars down low now. Can they make a move? We have almost 3. Raja Karuth, who also has not won this season, outside of the playoff picture, could put his way into the playoffs. Right now, as Brad Keselowski, though, you're hoping Denny Hamlin or Josh Brookshire wins this. Because you can't afford a new winner with your points position. Josh Brookshire and Kyle Larson get around Denny Hamlin. So does Chris Buescher. He's not won yet, but he is locked into the playoffs. Here comes Kyle Larson and Denny Hamlin down to pit road to make their final pit stop. The question is there anybody who can make it on fuel the whole way? If I had to put money on someone, I'd put money on Kyle Busch, who's part of that last group. Noah Gragson, Brad Keselowski as well. I assume this is where Josh Brookshire comes to pit road. He doesn't. He stays out. Jenkins and Buescher as well stay out, and Buescher to the lead of this race. Buescher has had heartbreak multiple times this season with wins. Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Josh Berry all a lap down right now. Jenkins looks to the inside of the 38 to get by, and Buescher gets by the 38 now to the lead of this race. But Buescher pits. Buescher's not going to win this race. Raja Carruth now to the lead. He's battling with the 60 car for position. 60 cars racing for playoff points. Raja Carruth racing for a playoff berth. He's getting pushed by Alex Bowman, who's come out of nowhere. Alex Bowman, he's in the playoffs right now. He's advancing, but he could use a win in the playoff points. Raja Carruth, he pits for fuel. 1 lap to go. Alex Bowman with the sleeper pick right now. As long as he doesn't run out of fuel, he'll win this race. He doesn't have to try to pass the 38. He's just got to sit there and save. Around. Turns 3 and 4 for the final time. Alex Bowman will win at Atlanta. Great race. Sad day for Buescher, who comes through 1 lap down in 33rd. Strategy did not play into his favor there. But Alex Bowman wins. Josh Brookshire came in 2nd. Jenkins in 3rd. Michael McDowell in 4th. Noah Gragson put up a valiant effort in 6th. But sadly, it was just not his time. Kyle Busch in 5th. John Hunter Nemechek in 7th. Brad Keselowski finished P8th. And with Alex Bowman winning, he's going to move on to the next round. Well, he'll make the playoffs because of that. Kaz Grala gets a top 10. And Eric Jones as well. So a lot of underdogs getting top 10s today.